Hi, you guys. Welcome back. This is Audrey's Reading Area. And yes, I have a fun and exciting and extraordinary book to read to you on this Educational Tuesday. Yes, don't forget to hit like and hit share and go to YouTube and go to Audrey's Reading Area and hit subscribe. Thank you. You get to enjoy all of my videos. I got many videos on YouTube. And it's free. All right. This fun and exciting and extraordinary book that I'll be reading to you right now, hi Mom, that's Bev, is a book called Glory. Glory. Magical Visions of Black Beauty. Glory. Let me show you this extraordinary picture. The photographers in this book, absolutely extraordinary pictures in this book. So I have got to read this book. It might be a little bit too much to read. It's actually highlighting children in this book. They have taken these extraordinary pictures of children, and then it tells a little bit about that child. And that's what this book is. So I'm going to read as much as I can to you for the time that I have. Glory. Now this book, Magical Visions of Black Beauty, is written by Karen and Regis Bethencourt. Karen and Regis Bethencourt. It's extraordinary. Let me show you some. So I'm going to show you some of these pictures in here. And it has some notes and introduction and stuff, and it talks about the photographers, and it talks about these extraordinary pictures. Let me move closer. I cannot begin to tell you about these extraordinary pictures of these children in this book, these models. These are the photographers and the writers of this book. These are them right here. Yes. It says, we are proud to have the opportunity to showcase the talent, the drive, the determination, and ingenuity in our youth across dysphoria. We wanted to show a variety of young people with an even wider range of interests and achievements so that Black children around the world would see themselves represented in all their glorious, natural, transcendent beauty. Seeing the look on a child's face when they see a version of themselves they've never knew existed or was even possible is a precious gift. We hope it will be our legacy for years to come. This book is extraordinary. Look at the first picture. Look at this picture here of these three girls. Extraordinary. It says past, once and future kings and queens. What once was erased has glory. Talks about we are once and future kings and queens, royalty from the shores of Senegal to the urban streets. Regal, aristocratic, our past is not prologue, footnote, endnote. We claim it now for the magnificence and magnitude of the beauty that so astounded, even unadorned, that it had to be tamped down, stamped out, bound. But in our glory, we now rise and ascend to thrones almost forgotten. Look at these beauties. So, this is Nia. I'm going to read you a little about Nia. It says, only 13 years old, Nia Gelly is an independent and determined young woman who does not follow the crowd, but instead follows her heart. She's quietly confident without being arrogant, a result of having severe eczema, which led to complete hair loss and scars on her skin. Along with the discomfort and various treatments, she's also had to endure stares and hurtful comments. Even during her lowest days, she would make her family smile. And they always instilled in her that she was brave, strong, and beautiful. Nia's hair has grown back full and thick, and the insensitive comments have lessened. In spite of it all, she is composed and self-possessed beyond her years. Nia recently won a public speaking competition for students under 13 years old. Wow. She spoke about the importance of education for girls wherever they might be in the world. This is Nia. Nia is inspired by her mother and grandmother and believes that what makes her special is her inner strength and determination. She also stands up for the underdog and steps in where she sees injustice. To inspire others, I would say be true to yourself, work hard, and follow your dreams. This is Nia. Let's find some more. This is Wami. Leigh Wami Tucker was born in Johannesburg, South Africa in 2004. When her family moved to England in 2006, I'm going to turn like this so I can hold it and read. You can look at her picture as I read. She quickly realized she was different from the girls with whom she went to nursery. She went home one day and told her mother that she believed the other children didn't want to play with her because of her kinky afro and that she wanted long blonde hair. As a child, Wami had a very outgoing personality, but moving to the UK changed her. She didn't see many children or people who looked like her, and the once vivacious youngster became withdrawn. She was an outsider among her school friends. And she felt it was because she had brown skin and woolly hair. Let me pick up my little beautiful child here and fix her for you so you can see her and her beauty along with these beauties in this book. Let me wave to you guys. Wami faced many challenges, but the biggest one was accepting herself and embracing who she was. Moving away from South Africa and not being surrounded by her family's cultural heritage had a massive effect on her, not truly knowing who she was. Wami's mom only wears her hair in an afro and wanted her daughter to see that she was beautiful just the way she was. She told Wami that her gorgeous gravity-defying hair was her crown and it made her unique. She embraced it fully after that conversation and now at 15 loves the way she looks. Her messages to other young black girls is be yourself, embrace yourself, and love yourself unconditionally, because there's nothing more powerful than being authentically you. Yes, we have Tamia. I think it's pronounced Tamia, or Tiamia, or Tamia. So Tiamia. I'm so sorry for mispronouncing this beautiful queen's name. She's from England. She's a silent warrior. Years of feeling not good enough in the eyes of a controlling parent greatly affected Tiamia. It affected her weight's confidence. I'm sorry, I'm getting her name wrong. Tiamia Weight. It was affecting her confidence. Her mother made the difficult decision to take Tiamia and her sister and leave their abusive environment. Her mother struggled immensely with the guilt, but it wasn't until she saw Tiamia begin to blossom that she truly understood how trapped they had been. It had been a long journey, but a year and a half later, they are all stronger, happier, more self-assured. Although still a little shy, Tiamia, now 12, loves animals, children, and spending time with her family and friends. To other young people, she says, be positive, always believe you can do something, and then you will be able to do it. She now knows who she is and who she wants to be. Her past has not affected her knowing her culture or her roots. She loves the skin she's in, her natural hair, her everything. Tiamia. 4 little girls here. So they have some very, very nice pictures of these young ladies in this book. And I'm going to have to skip through because it's a long book. I'm about to knock this over. I actually went through a lot of these. And there's some special ones that I wanted to read about. This is the young lady on the front cover, Kaylee, from Illinois. Kaylee. The creative soul. Honor Roll student Kaylee Hope grew up on Chicago's South Side. At an early age, she developed a deep passion for reading and writing. Building on her love of writing, she started taking singing lessons and hopes to become a professional singer and songwriter. Creating beautiful stories and hearing them in songs has always been her dream. Kaylee, beautiful. She aspires to help others by creating opportunities for those less fortunate than she, and by providing food to people in need. She's incredibly artistic, loves arts and crafts, and at only 9 years old, has a knack for designing clothes. She believes her special ability is being able to craft unique creations, from fashion art to coding. As a creative, she was beyond excited to be a part of the process of conceptualizing and taking unique photographs. Afterwards, she couldn't believe how beautiful and strong she looked in the images. She said in awe, "Is that me? I look like a black queen." And yes, she does. We have Zoe, the Baroque princess. Zoe. Stunning Zoe Polyflowers is already breathtakingly lovely, and her hair is known as the Afro sheen around the world. The Baroque style image we took of her immediately went viral and has been shared by millions of people internationally. Through it all, this bubbly 12-year-old lives her life like a regular tween who doesn't seem too fazed by it all. Look at her beautiful hair. Beautiful young lady. A working model and gymnast in Dallas, her mother decided she needed to show her daughter's already regal looks in a standout and empowering way. When Zoe faced the camera for the first time, with her natural hair unbound and resplendent, she held her head higher and saw the uniqueness of her transcendent beauty. And I'm going to show you the name of this book is Glory. Glory. Magical Visions of Black Beauty. This is Zoe. It also has some quotes in here. Unity is strength, division is weakness. I'm going to show you these beautiful young ladies here with their hair. We have Naraya. I'm just going to show you her picture. Let me see. She's a 5-year-old spunky little girl from Ethiopia. Well, her background ties to Ethiopia. She's in Maryland. Beautiful young lady. Look at these great pictures. Great pictures. I hope you guys can see the beauty in these pictures. This is Mbali from South Africa. Tribal roots. Mbali. I'm only not reading it because I don't have time to read all of them. But when Mbali Simon's mother, when she found out she was carrying a girl, her brothers named her Mbali Yethu, which means our flower. She's the perfect mixture of various tribes in South Africa. Her mother is from the Xhosa, and her father is from the Zulu tribe. She also grew up around her grandmother, who is Ndebele, and taught her the Ndebele language. So I don't have time. For the lack of time, I cannot read all of it. This is Lala from Tennessee. With the beautiful hairstyles. Look at these. She's Lala Maldonado is of both African American and Puerto Rican descent. Born Alana Faith Maldonado in Senatobia, Mississippi, her roots from both cultures are evident in her family dynamics. Beautiful. Sit Down, Be Humble by Kendrick Lamar. Look at this beautiful young lady in her hairstyle. They have some extraordinary pictures. The photographers in this book are unbelievable. Now, this young lady, I'm going to read hers. Her name is Salai. I think it's Salai in California. Walk in Your Purpose. Look at this beautiful young lady right here. Now, let me tell you about her. Salai West is a quirky 10-year-old girl who recently became the youngest professional runway model to walk in an all-adult lineup in New York Fashion Week. Look at that. Salai is determined to change the standard of beauty while teaching little brown girls how gorgeous their skin tones and big hair are on a global scale. This STEM girl is proving that school is cool and you are never too young or too old to find your purpose. Beautiful. We have all of these and hope you guys can see it. These beautiful pictures here. Hope you guys are enjoying, because I'm just excited about reading these books. This is Maya. Look at Maya. And look at her dress. Beautiful. Look at Maya. With her locks upswept in a crown, little Maya Kimanthi is the epitome of royalty. Yet in Kenya, where 9-year-old Maya lives, one of the top schools in the country and all public schools do not allow students with dreadlocks to attend because of age-old British colonial policies. This is the norm in Kenya and in many African countries. Regardless, Maya proudly wears her long hair and dreadlocks. She believes that everybody is unique and who we are is not determined by our hair, but by how much love we can share with others. Already shattering the status quo, she wants other African girls her age to know and appreciate their distinct looks and personal appeal. Wow. She says what matters is how patient, kind, loving, gentle, and peaceful we are. Africans are glorious, and what people say about them and their hair not being beautiful is not true. Iman. Look at beautiful Iman. Look at the beautiful dress. Beautiful. Iman Kasul, a sweet and sensitive 9-year-old, enjoys art, music, and dancing. She also loves traveling and learning new cultures. Iman is blessed with a gorgeous complexion and thick natural hair, which at times elicits mixed comments. At school, sometimes other children say mean things to me because I'm short and I have dark skin. And sometimes they say nice things to me because I have really long hair. My parents have taught me to believe I am clever and pretty, no matter what anyone says. And I tell them that. Beautiful. We have Hazel from Kenya. Look at Hazel. Beautiful. And the dress. Beautiful. A diverse beauty. Hazel Hussein was born in Nairobi, Kenya, a country of diverse cultures. Her father is from, can you see the picture? Her father is from the coastal region and her mother from the central region of Kenya. Because of this, she is exposed to many customs and is an open-minded and inquisitive girl. That's Hazel. We have Daryl, a young man. He's from Kenya. Little Mr. Kenya. Let's read this. 9-year-old Daryl Mwangi has an infectious smile and a charming personality. An only child, he loves reading books, playing video games, swimming, and traveling. One of his dreams is to fly in a plane. He hopes to be a pilot one day and works onward towards this dream by putting in extra work at school. That's Daryl. Every day, men and women become legends. Look at this beauty. Look at this beauty. And look at her dress. Beauty. Beautiful. Look at these beauties. Beauties. A queen is not afraid of failure. Failure is another stepping stone towards greatness. That was written by Oprah Winfrey. And look at this beauty. Beauty. I never lose. I either win or learn. That was written by Nelson Mandela. Look at this beauty. Nyla. 3-year-old Nyla. Nyla Stallworth was just a little over a year old when she started reading. This is an interesting story. Look at Nyla. She was a little over 1 year old when she started reading. You heard me right. She was not able to speak in full sentences. Instead, she would use the words that she knew and sounds or motions to tell her family what she was reading on the cards. Wow. A few weeks later, she was sight reading words in Spanish. By the age of 15 months, Nyla could read close to 100 words and knew numbers up to 20. Nyla's family wanted to share her gifts. They posted a video on social media, and before they knew it, more than 1 million people had viewed and fallen in love with Nyla and her charm. Intelligent, and unexpectedly, her thick head of natural hair. Look at Nyla. People from all over the world have now shared their delight with Nyla, especially the fact that her family raised Nye to love every part of herself, including her hair. They use her social media platform to share her growth and the bond she has with her family, especially her big brother, Elijah. They make sure that Nye shares messages of heightened self-love and acceptance. They recognize the importance of sharing positive images with others because they are contagious and create what they call the happy effect. Look at Nyla. And look at Nyla. Beautiful. Look at Nyla. Beautiful. If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. African proverb. Look at these beautiful young ladies. Once again, I'm going to tell you about this book. The name of this book is Glory. Glory, Magical Visions of Black Beauty. So I'm going to show you some more. We have Havana. Havana Chapman's. This is Havana Chapman. She's from Germany. She's in Germany. Reach for the stars. Her parents are U.S. diplomats. At 8 years old, she has lived in 6 different countries. She loves to travel to new places and meet amazing people from all over the world. I love learning about the planets, and I want to see them all in person. When I read about Dr. Mae Jemison, I learned she was the first African-American astronaut, but she also loves to dance and speaks a lot of languages, just like me. I thought being an artist / astronaut would be a perfect job for me. Beautiful. Havana has attended Space Camp USA and visited NASA Jet Propulsion Laboratory, JPL. She also wears her astronaut suit to events and speaking engagements to show her friends and the world that little black girls have big dreams and they deserve the same chance to achieve their goals as everyone else. Havana has fundraised more than $25,000 to donate black girl magic books to girls all around the world. I know that a girl with a book is a girl who is unstoppable. I read a study that said black kids have 37 less books than white kids at home. So I wanted to give the extra 37 books to each of the kids in my choir. I wanted them to see kids who look like them and know that they can grow up to conquer their big giant dreams too. Just like my hair, my dreams defy gravity. Beautiful Havana. Beautiful. There are so many in here that I don't have enough time to read them all. This Erica is from Ghana, 10-year-old. She's known as DJ Switch. I gotta read this one. 10-year-old Erica Arma Bra Bulu Tando, also known as DJ Switch, has been spinning since age 9 and is the subject of a video release on BBC News Africa, which went viral. Even before BBC Radio, she's had her share of fame. In June of 2018, Erica became the youngest person to win Ghana's annual DJ Award. In September 2018, she opened the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation's annual Goalkeepers event in New York as the warm-up act to French President Emmanuel Macron. In addition to her DJ chops, she raps, dances, and plays trumpet and keyboards. Wow. Extraordinary, extraordinary. She also loves school. When she grows up, she would like to be a gynecologist and help reduce the infant mortality rate. I want to be a doctor DJ because I want to make delivery easier by playing music that comforts a woman in pain. I've also started the DJ Switch Foundation aimed at quality education, good health and well-being, and gender equality in my country. Wow. Extraordinary. Erica is accomplished and a visionary beyond her years. And her message to other young people, especially girls, is don't allow yourself to be intimidated because you are a girl. Keep pushing until you are there. No matter your age, encourage yourself because you're never too young or too old to achieve your dreams. Beautiful. Look at this beautiful young lady. What you give, you get 10 times over. That's a Yoruba proverb. Beautiful young lady. Look at this beautiful young man. And we have these young men here, handsome young men that are in this book. There's two more shots of them. Beautiful young man. One of them is Kybren. He's in Virginia. He's called A League of His Own. Born to a Senegalese father and an African-American mother, 7-year-old Kybren Kabir Nayan, known as Prince Kybren, loves getting dressed up and singing in the choir at Calvary Revival Church in Virginia. I think my cousin goes there. Wow. Gotta ask her if she knows him. He sings in the choir at Calvary Revival Church in Virginia. From a very young age, Kybren used his hair as a form of creative expression. Innovative and artistic, he is known for his artfully colored hair and cool mohawk cuts. This creative young man is already in a league of his own and looks forward to seeing what the future will bring. Look at this young man, Kybren. Wow. Liam. We have Liam. Look at handsome Liam. 7-year-old Brooklyn native Liam Evan Pyram is anything but typical. Always composed and stylish, he is considered a cool kid in school. His friendly and helpful nature also makes him a natural leader. After participating in a modeling showcase at the age of 4, Liam signed with an agency. Some of his most notable accomplishments including modeling for major campaigns such as Ralph Lauren, Brooks Brothers, Target, J. Crew, and more. In addition to modeling, Liam enjoys being creative, reading outdoor activities like skating, bicycle riding, swimming, and other sports. Liam aspires to one day become an architect and own a construction business. A trailblazing young man, Liam doesn't let anything or anyone define him. Look at Liam. We have Dorian. Look at Dorian. Dorian in Ohio, the dapper gent. Dorian Maxwell Christopher Watson was given the nickname the Dapper Gent by his mother because she wanted him to have options beyond wearing only sneakers and sweatshirts. He is an old soul whose kind and generous spirit guides him to put others first. Dapper Dorian, wise and stylish beyond his years, has about as much cool as can fit in an 8-year-old. Being effortlessly stylish is only the tip of the iceberg. Dorian also loves school and learning historical facts. If allowed, he'd spend hours researching on his iPad or building with Legos. Dorian knows and loves who he is, exactly the way he is, and encourages other kids to love being themselves and to embrace what makes them different, because that is what makes them special. Look at Dorian. Wisdom does not come overnight, Somali proverb. Look at a beautiful young lady. This book, Caris, California. Beautiful. Well, let me read a little bit about Caris. Caris Rogers is widely known for founding the Flexin' in My Complexion clothing line to combat racism and colorism. She was inspired after being bullied in school for her dark complexion. The 13-year-old CEO, yes, I said 13-year-old CEO, is now an ardent spokesman against colorism and has partnered with Nike and LeBron James to help promote change. When she struggled to feel confident in her skin, instead of letting adversity defeat her, it spurred her on to amazing things. I would tell other young people who are dealing with low self-esteem that it doesn't matter what other people think of you, only what you think of yourself. You are smart, creative, special, and perfect just the way you are. Caris now fully embraces her glorious ebony shades, from the coils of her jet black hair to the glowing sable of her skin. Beautiful. Beautiful. If my mind can conceive it and my heart can believe it, then I can achieve it. Muhammad Ali said that one. And look at this young man. Handsome young man. Beautiful, more beautiful pictures. More beautiful pictures in this book. We have Betanese M/A Junior High. I'm not sure what that means. I think it's the name of a school in Ghana. I'll find a way to make one. Now let's check this one out. Teaching kids how to use a computer is hard enough since they're kids, but trying to do it without any computers? Wow, that was the task undertaken by Richard Apaya Akoto, who teaches computer science at Betanese MA Junior High School in Ghana. His innovative and labor-intensive solution was to draw the computer or application on the blackboard in great detail. He's teaching them computer by drawing pictures of it. Wow. They don't have computers. I wanted to teach them how to launch Microsoft Word, but I had no computer to show them, so I decided to draw what the screen looks like on the blackboard with chalk. I have done this every time the lesson I'm teaching demands it. When I posted about my teaching style on Facebook, it went viral and received the attention of Microsoft and others. Today, we have 2 new computer labs in the school, serving more than 2,000 students. Wow. My hope for my students in the future is to see them complete the various stages of education, working and acquiring diverse positions in the country to help support their family. Extraordinary. Wow. Wow. Yes, it's February, Black History Month. I am reading the book Glory, Glory, Magical Visions of Black Beauty. And I hope you guys are finding it interesting, because I sure am. Naomi, look at Naomi. Pokua. Pokua. These beautiful children in here. Look at them. She's 16 years old. She also attends that school. You get in life what you have the courage to ask for. Oprah Winfrey said that. You get in life what you have the courage to ask for. Oprah Winfrey. This beautiful young lady here. Sarah. Here's Sarah. She also attends at school. The Betanice MA JHS school. Wow. Every great dream begins with a dreamer. That was written by Harriet Tubman. Look at this beautiful young lady. Layla the Fighter. I'm going to read you a little bit about this young lady right here. Layla, because she's a fighter. She's in Illinois. At the age of 8, Layla Laris was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes, an autoimmune disease where the insulin-making cells in her pancreas attacks themselves. Layla can eat whatever she wants, but everything that she does eat has to be covered by insulin. Until there is a cure, she will be insulin dependent. Now 13, she wears an insulin pump that you see on her arm. Insulin pump right here that you see on her arm. And this allows her to get the insulin she needs, minus the needles after every meal. Layla is a fighter. She never lets her illness get in the way of living her life to the fullest. Despite these challenges, Layla has a great sense of humor and loves making people laugh. She hopes to become an Olympian in track and field. She is a sprinter and comes from an athletic family. We are all very close. I love my sense of humor and making people laugh. She also loves that she comes from a bilingual family that speaks French and English. Nice. Layla hopes to show other young children with type 1 diabetes that there is no need to be ashamed. Never be afraid to be yourself, even if you have a little something that makes you different from everyone else. That is what will make you stand out. Go, Layla. Look at this young beauty. Aw. Aw. Look at her dress. Aw. If you are filled with pride, then you will have no room for wisdom. That's an African proverb. If you are filled with pride, then you will have no room for wisdom. Wow. Oh, look at these. Look at these pictures. Beautiful. 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 Oh, wow. Bringing the gift that my ancestors gave, I am the dream and the hope of the slave. Maya Angelou wrote that. Look at this beautiful one. Look at her hair. Kudos to the hairstylist. Wow. Beautiful. Just beautiful. We have these young children here. I just want to show these children. They're just beautiful. We have Bryson from Arkansas, the HBCU kid. He's 11, Bryson Harden. He's a kid advocate for historically black colleges and universities, has already attended 12 HBCU college tours. 12. HBCUs have a deep-rooted heritage in his parents' lives since both attended HBCUs. Bryson's mother, Joy, was inspired to start a business called the HBCU Kid when she saw the positive effects that HBCUs could have on young people. The parents also wanted to introduce him to the cultural ties being behind Greek life. With Bryson's mom being a member of Delta Sigma Theta sorority and his dad being a member of Omega Psi Phi fraternity, his parents know firsthand the long-term success that both HBCUs and being members of Greek societies played in their lives. Bryson now wants to not only follow in his parents' footsteps by attending an HBCU, It's also his dream to follow in his dad's footsteps and one day become a member of his fraternity. Already an inspiration, Bryson wants to motivate other young people to be great, to be leaders, and to never give up on their dreams. Go Bryson. Look at these beautiful ladies. Shirley Chisholm said, if they don't give you a seat at the table, bring a folding chair. Bring your own chair. That's right. I have been trying to pronounce this young lady's name, and I'm going to try, and I apologize in advance if I mess up her name. Kaiulani. Kaiulani. From Georgia. She's in Georgia. The Caribbean ballerina. Kaiulani McIntosh Ross is poised and accomplished beyond her years. She has danced the Nutcracker with Russia's Moscow Ballet and is a cast ballerina with the North Georgia School of Ballet in Georgia. Wow. Not only an incredible dancer, she is one of the top flexible rhythmic gymnasts in her level. Kaiulani's she speaks fluent Spanish and English, which she attributes to her West Indian, Caribbean, African American, and Latin American heritage. Kaiulani hopes to become really good at ballet and start participating in pointe shoes. She wants to dance in Peter Pan, Anastasia, or The Lion King, and also to teach ballet. So Kaiulani feels as if she has wings when she's dancing. She's even had a dream where she has gold wings and she can give others gold wings by touching them. She says she wants to be able to do this for people, to give them wings. To inspire other young girls, Kaiulani says, keep trying and don't give up, especially when it feels hard. This young lady, determined, beautiful. Look at this beautiful young lady. Wow. Maya Angelou said, if you're always trying to be normal, you'll never know how amazing you can be. If you're always trying to be normal, you'll never know how amazing you can be. Look at Amari from California. Amari, look at this beautiful young lady. Amari. Amari McCoy was born in Salu, I'm trying to say this, I'm sorry. Saluta, Ethiopia. Her first recorded weight at 2 weeks old was only 4.4 pounds. Amari struggled with breathing issues and low white blood cell counts. Miraculously, after months of treatment, she fully recovered from all of her medical issues. Now 6 years old, Amari is full of life. Yes. And determined to do her part to make the world a better place. She can often be found on the school playground playing with the special needs children or picking up trash in her neighborhood. Amari seems to radiate joy and makes everyone around her feel loved. She attends a Spanish immersion school and is curious about other cultures. When she was 5, she begged her parents to take her to the Chinese music and dance production of Shen Yun and to the King Tut Artifacts exhibit. Amari's signature trademarks are her kindness and her curls. To inspire other young people, Amari says, be a leader, not a follower. Be kind to others. Work hard and don't let anyone dull your sparkle. Beautiful, beautiful. Zayella, California. Zayella. A testament to resilience. Zayella McCoy was born in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, and came to America at the age of 10 months when she was adopted. Her Ethiopian name was Hermela. After arriving in the United States, the name Zayella was chosen in honor of Ethiopian Queen Zayella Ayawa. Wow. Wow. Don't have time to read everything. I'm so sorry. I want to read everything. Amelia Boynton Robinson says, you can never know where you are going unless you know where you have been. Yes. Look at Evan. Evan, my brother's name is Evan also. one of my brothers. Evan in Georgia, little drummer boy. Look at Evan. Wow. At only 7 years old, Evan Wright is a musician, actor, and model. At 7 years old. Wow. Perhaps it is his boundless energy, enthusiasm, and commitment to learning and exploring his environment that has taken him so far beyond his years. Evan believes you can do whatever you put your mind to if you work hard and do your best. As a baby, Evan absorbed all types of music: soul, jazz, classical, reggae, and salsa, to name a few. As a toddler, he gravitated towards classic artists such as Earth, Wind, and Fire, and Maze featuring Frankie Beverly for nighttime lullabies. At 13 months old, when he picked up straws and began drumming on a restaurant table, his parents knew they had a future musician in the family. Soon after, Evan professed his passion for music and declared he wanted to be a drummer. At the age of 4, while attending a tribute concert for the legendary artist Prince, Evan announced that his name would one day be called on stage. Shortly after his 5th birthday, he began taking formal training with the Atlanta Drum Academy. There, Evan was given the opportunity to cultivate his skills as a musician and share his love of drumming with the public. Having already spoken his future into existence, Evan went on to perform on Little Big Shots with Steve Harvey, and during activities for Super Bowl, I don't know these Roman numerals, I'm so sorry, for one of the Super Bowls, and he is just getting started. Look at little Evan. Zuleika, protesting to just be. Look at this beauty. Zuleika. Wow. She's born in South Africa. At age 13, Zuleika Patel became a symbol of the fight against Pretoria Girls High School's policy regarding black girls' hair and how it could be worn. Wow. She and her classmates held a demonstration that led to not only a change in school policy, but also an inquiry into allegations of racism at the school. Pretoria Girls High School in Pretoria, Republic of South Africa, was all white during apartheid, but since 1990, the school is open to all races. Their code of conduct does not specifically mention afros, but it laid out rules for general appearances. It was implied that girls' hair needed to be straightened or tied back, not worn as afros. So Zuleika was among the students who led a demonstration against the school's hair policy. The teenagers were threatened with arrest as Zuleika led the silent protest. After the images went viral, people worldwide began sharing pictures of their own afros on social media. So in solidarity with the students of Pretoria High School. Now at 16, Zuleika is a role model to other girls and aspires to be the first female president of RSA, Republic of South Africa. I'm most proud of my blackness. It's my identity, not what society would portray as what they perceive as blackness. No one can take away my passion and desire for liberating Africa. I've had to understand that my dreams are valid, that I am valid. Zuleika. Beautiful. Beautiful. Susan L. Taylor says, whatever we believe about ourselves and our ability comes true for us. Look at Corinne. Look at beautiful Corinne. Corinne. She's born in Vermilion Parish, the most Cajun place on earth, it says. Corinne Moore inspires children of color to love their natural beauty early on in their lives because she embodies that message. Yes. Corinne, beautiful. Beautiful. Dr. Mae Jemison says, never be limited by other people's limited imagination. And look at this beautiful, beautiful picture. Beautiful young lady. and her outfit. Beautiful. We have the Jamestown Project, these two young ones. We have Rebecca from Ghana. Beautiful. Wow. Yahuza from Ghana. Boxing dreams. 12-year-old Yahuza Abbas dreams of one day being a world boxing champion. Boxing is a popular sport for young men in Jamestown who visited the ring every day to practice and prepare for matches. Boxing is built into the culture, and 4 out of 5 national champions have come out of Ghana. Boys often use boxing as a way to escape the harsh realities of their daily lives. They meet in the gym and train together, foregoing strong bonds that can last a lifetime. The Ga people like boxing very much, Yahuza says. We are called the Atsweli or fist people, resolute and focused, a steely glint of determination in his eye. Yahuza works hard to achieve his goals and will make a name for himself either inside or outside of the ring. Oh, now. Ahima. Get Ahima. Beautiful. She lives with her 13-year-old Ahima Tete, lives with her disabled mother and siblings to help provide for the household by selling water in the busy markets in town. This is hard work for a young girl. Her deeply soulful eyes and quiet determination are a testament to her daily struggles, but Ahima is happy to be able to contribute. Wow. It's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Carol Mosley Braun says, defining myself as opposed to being defined by others is one of the most difficult challenges I face. Is Farouk. Farouk. Yes, this is all his hair. Farouk. Beautiful young male child. Yes, he is a male child. He's in London. A lion's mane is what they call it. I'm going to read you about him. Farouk James was born in London, England. His father is Ghanaian, and his mother is British. Outgoing, fun-loving, and charismatic, he began his modeling career at just 6 months old. At 2 years old, his mother started posting his pictures to Instagram, and within a few months, his following grew incredibly quickly. And like his amazing lion's mane of hair, it hasn't stopped growing since. So Farouk now has an army of ferociously loyal social media fans who would hunt down anyone who even suggests he should cut his hair. At just 7 years old, Farouk has already graced catwalks across the globe and appeared in publications and on television promoting fashion, travel, and natural hair. Farouk has an incredibly kind heart and hopes to inspire other girls and boys to embrace their natural hair through his images and videos on social media. Farouk's androgynous look immediately draws boys and girls to play with him. When the girls realize he's a boy, it doesn't matter, as they have already become friends. Boys don't care how long his hair is. They just love that he's a lot of fun. Farouk calls this his superpower. He leaves an impactful impression and teaches an important lesson. Boys can have long hair too. Marcus Garvey says, a people without the knowledge of their past, history, origin, and culture is like a tree without roots. Look at this beautiful young lady. Beautiful, beautiful. There is so many, there's so many. I just want to show all of them. I just wish I could have the time to read all of them. We have this young lady here. Beautiful, beautiful. There's so many. It says, Martin Luther King Jr. says, the time is always right to do what is right. I'm going to say it again by Martin Luther King Jr. The time is always right to do what is right. That's powerful. Look at Trinity from Georgia. We have, oh, look at these two beautiful young ladies. Oh, beautiful, gorgeous. Tupac Shakur said, if you fall, stand tall and come back for more. That's right. Look at this beautiful young lady. Beautiful. We have, oh man, look at this one. Look at this gorgeous picture of this young lady. We have Nevaeh. Look at Nevaeh. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful Nevaeh. Look at Nevaeh. Although only 8 years old, Nevaeh is from Pennsylvania. They call her Melanin Beauty. Little Nevaeh Kamara is brimming with confidence, which she attributes to her parents and grandparents. Her father is half Sierra Leone and half Liberian. Her mother is from Northern Sudan, a war-torn country where she, at the age of 2, had to flee with her family to escape genocide. They eventually came to America as refugees and hoped to give their children the opportunities they did not have. Not always, this self-assured Nevaeh faced criticism about her gorgeous ebony complexion. Wow. I'm going to keep going. I'm sorry, I cannot read all. Look at Legend. Look at this beautiful young lady. Legend. Beautiful. In her outfit. Beautiful. Wow. She got freckles. Look at Jada. Beautiful Jada from New York. The sky's the limit. We have Jaden. Beautiful Jaden from New York. Michelle Obama said, history has shown us that courage can be contagious and hope can take on a life of its own. Look at this beautiful young lady. Look at this beautiful picture. Look at this. Let me get a little closer. You can see this. Gorgeous. Simply gorgeous. You have Ava from Mississippi, uniquely designed. Ava. Beautiful. Look at those earrings too. Beautiful. Everything about her is beautiful. Her hair, everything. Ava Clark from Mississippi, uniquely designed by God, is a fair-skinned African-American naturally blonde girl with blue-green eyes. She inspires people through her upbeat personality and her incredible resilience. At 3 months old, Ava was diagnosed with oculocutaneous albinism. Doctors reported Ava was blind because her eyes did not respond to light or darkness. Wow. Though legally blind, Ava does not set limits on her abilities. Wow. Wow. Now, at 11 years old, Ava has grown to love the way she looks. I used to try on wigs to see how I would look with different colored hair. I've also used Photoshop to change my eye color. When I saw myself with different hair and eye color, it made me appreciate the way God created me. I am proud to be an inspiration to anyone who looks different or might have a hard time accepting things about themselves. Ava's charm and arresting looks have caught the attention of photographers and celebrities. Ava is most proud of an invitation from Beyonce to appear in her film Lemonade and join her on the red carpet at the MTV Video Music Awards. When I was younger, modeling was all about having fun and dressing up for the cameras. I now know that my photos are more important than that because they show albinism in a positive way and help to build awareness and self-confidence. Beautiful young lady. Beautiful, Ava. Amoy. Look at Amoy. Amoy. Beautiful. Beautiful. She's from Georgia. The neuroscientist. I got to read a little bit about this. I know I don't have a lot of time, but I hope you guys are still here listening to me read these things because I'm excited. And I hope you are too. The neuroscientist. It says there were several defining moments when it became apparent that 8-year-old Amoy Antoinette was interested in science. Moments like when she would put on her mother's stethoscope and pretend to listen to her pulse. Amoy's passion for science truly began at the age of 3, when she became fascinated with her father's microscope. He brought it home to study for biology classes he was taking as a college student. Her father eventually bought her a microscope and science textbooks that she, an early reader, would read each morning. Not long after, Amoy could discuss the brain and cranial nerves' form and function. Wow. Wow, amazing. The 3rd grader from suburban Atlanta has become known as a neuroscientist expert. She dissects mind-boggling topics, including cell division, the heart, pH testing, the brain, neurophysiology, and a multitude of other scientific subjects. I love science because it's always changing. As technology changes, the world innovates. So we know more about things today than we did yesterday. Loving science has taken Amoy far beyond the classroom. She was recently a featured speaker at the Roadmap Scholars Neural Conference, where she spoke about Alzheimer's and was given the award for being an outstanding scientist. She's the youngest person ever to present at a neural, convention. Wow. Wow. Just wow. Amazing. Amoy. Lauryn Hill said, don't be a hard rock when you really are a gem. Don't be a hard rock when you really are a gem. Look at this beautiful person here. Beauty, beauty, beauty. Beautiful. Look at Phoenix. Look at Phoenix. Her name is Phoenix. She's from Georgia. Barack Obama said, change will not come if we wait for some other person or some other time. That was what Barack Obama said. Now look at this handsome young man. Look at this handsome young man. Handsome. Ooh. Willa Breeze. Willa Breeze. North Carolina, the free spirit. She's from North Carolina. Look at her gorgeous outfit. Beautiful. She is a radiant, free-spirited 7-year-old who loves learning and playing. Willa Breeze is her name. Maya, the quiet storm from London. Maya. Look at her hair. Can you see her hair? Beautiful. Wow. Amaya Charles is a wildly creative, yes, Amaya Charles, a wildly creative 8-year-old girl who was born in London. Her mother is Caucasian and her father is Black Caribbean. Amaya enjoys learning about the islands of St. Lucia and Grenada, where her grandparents are from. She wishes to one day visit the Pitons in St. Lucia to explore her heritage and also run along the beautiful sandy beaches. She's an amazing artist too, by the way. She loves to draw. Martin Luther King Jr. said, only in the darkness can you see the stars. Now look at this beautiful lady. Look at this one. Look at that. Beautiful. Myla, New York, the toddler model. Look at Myla. Wow. Just beautiful. Just gorgeous. Gorgeous. In Ghanaian culture, one of the most powerful things you can give a child is their name. It can project a child's future while at the same time connect them to their roots. Myla Siobhan Mame Ya Agiwa Jaima's name traces her back to her family's roots in Ghana, West Africa. Her name Myla means merciful, and Ya means she was born on a Thursday, just like all of her grandmothers and great-grandmothers. Mila began her modeling career as a means of building her self-esteem and understanding the different colors and textures of beauty in the world, from the lightest vanilla to the deepest ebony and every shade in between. Look at Mila. Beautiful. Her family describes their Ghanaian American heritage in, I don't know why I'm having such a hard time saying Ghanaian culture and tradition with a blend of African American culture, or what Mila calls the love and support of all things African and all things and people brown and black. Beautiful. Look at Ava and Logan. Ava and Logan, look at them. Ava and Logan. Beautiful. They're from South Carolina. They're unique sisters. Sisters Logan and Ava Fullington are simultaneously the worst, it says the worst of enemies and the best of friends, like sisters do. Logan both envies and admires Ava's unique features, while Ava at times longs to look like everybody else in her family. Ava was born with blonde hair and blue eyes to two brown-skinned, black-haired parents. Ava's one-of-a-kind features are a result of albinism, which came as a shock because the genes are recessive with no known family history. At an early age, both girls are knowledgeable and inquisitive about ancestry and genetics, and it has sparked their interest in science and biology. They have learned, as a result of their distinctive looks, the importance of self-acceptance. Ava, a quirky, precocious 8-year-old, is building a platform that instills self-acceptance. She is encouraging young girls and even adults to embrace and overcome their differences, starting with the color of their skin. Older sister Logan, a reserved yet take-charge 11-year-old, is more of an introvert and is already dreaming of going off to college. Like all siblings, there are days when they are envious of each other's looks, but thankfully there are more days when they are proud of each other's distinct features. They consider each other the most beautiful girls in the world. They both protect and truly uplift each other while celebrating their own special individual look. Wow. We have, I'll find a way or make one, says the unknown. Look at this beautiful child here. Beautiful. We have a child named Sanaa. Sanaa. One of my grandbabies' names is Sanaa. I miss you, young lady. Love you. Mwah. Love you, Sanaa. Here you go. Miss all of you guys. All 4 of you, my grandbabies. But this young lady here, her name is Sanaa. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Look at that. The dress, the outfit. Beautiful young lady. Sanaa from New York. The fashion designer. Wow. 12-year-old Sanaa Bygrave is a true creative. At the age of 8, she began sewing. Wow, that's impressive because people don't sew anymore. She then moved on to sketching and designing. Sanaa is extremely passionate about her craft and knows that she has to work hard to succeed in life. She hopes to attend FIT, which we know in New York, Fashion Institute of Technology. I'm trying to say my words so fast, I'm getting tongue twisted. So it's FIT, Fashion Institute of Technology in New York, when she grows up. Her dream is to become a fashion designer. And I believe she's going to do it. Look at that determination in her face. That's right, Sanaa. You do your thing. Sanaa is very proud of herself when it comes to sewing. It was a craft she knew nothing about but wanted to learn. Sanaa faced the unknown head on and loved it. Sewing became her thing. And belonging to a family that comes from another country excites Sanaa. She appreciates that she can spend time in Jamaica and learn firsthand about her history. She loves the food, the music, just like I do too, learning about how she can wear her natural hair, and hearing about all the great things Black people have accomplished in the West Indies. Sanaa believes that just being herself makes her special, as does the ability to make her own decisions and not follow everyone else. She wants all young Black girls to embrace this important and empowering concept. Go Sanaa. Go Sanaa. Don't set sail on someone else's star. That's an African proverb. But we do have another picture of this young lady. I love her hair. I am loving her hair. Look at her hair. I love it. Beautiful young lady. The photographers were on point with these children. We have a young lady named Kennedy. Kennedy from South Carolina. Kennedy, beautiful. The bee girl. When I think about the future and what we are creating, I would remiss if I didn't think of my own nieces and nephews who motivate us to keep pushing so that the next generation will have it a little easier than we did. So her niece, Kennedy Hill, is a straight A student and a state basketball champion who dreams of one day owning her own business. Only 13 years old, she already possesses a calm and quiet strength. When I look at her, I see a lot of myself. She's determined to succeed no matter what life may bring. Kennedy does not try to be special. She simply is, just by being herself. I love that. So I'm gonna move on. I'm not gonna read the rest because I don't have time. Marcus Garvey says, if you have no confidence in self, you are twice defeated in the race of life. Oh, look at this young man. Look at this young man right here. This young man right here. Look at him. Handsome young man. The ones that I just showed you the pictures of, it doesn't have their name, so sorry, I can't say his name. Kyla from South Carolina, the braider. Kyla. Look at her hair. Beautiful young lady. Beautiful. So Kyla, women of African descent, have a rich and varied history in the creative ways they wear and adorn their hair. Let me hold up the book. A specific look could indicate the clan you belong to, your marital status, or your age. Throughout time, hair braiding has been at the root of African culture across the diaspora. At a young age, my niece Kyla Duckett had a strong interest in braiding and started practicing on dolls, and even her sister Kennedy, to sharpen her skills. Now at 15 years old, she enjoys using her phenomenal skills on family and friends and wants to one day have her own salon so she can make women look and feel beautiful. Yes. Beautiful. Kyla. Barack Obama said, we are the ones we've been waiting for. We are the change that we seek. We are the change that we seek. Now look at this beautiful young lady. Beautiful. She's beautiful. They are all beautiful. A Zion. Look at this handsome young man. Beautiful. He's from Georgia, Finding My Wings. At the age of 12, Zion Dawkins was introduced to the ideas of becoming a pilot because of his interest in engineering. However, his love for flying didn't start off as love. He was afraid of heights. Once he took his first flight, his passion to become a pilot took off. Wow. When he started, there were only 2 other boys in his class who looked like him. Since then, he has made it his mission to introduce as many young Black kids as he can to the possibilities of becoming a pilot. I never knew of any pilots growing up, especially ones that looked like me. So becoming a pilot wasn't a reality for me. After my first experience flying, I fell in love with it. From that moment on, it was my duty to show other kids and even adults that look like me or come from the background I come from, that anything is possible. I'm no longer afraid to try new things. I'm brave, and that's what I am most proud of. I'm also proud to be an African American because we are superheroes. Once we tap into our magic and understand our full capabilities, we are unstoppable. Truth. At only 13 years old, Zion was accepted as the youngest member of the I Meet NASA program in Georgia Tech. I want to inspire other kids to find your magic and master it. We all have unique gifts and abilities designed especially for us. You are more than what your eyes can see. Life is limitless. Zion. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful young man. I am almost finished this book. You guys just bear with me for a little bit more. Malcolm X said, the future belongs to those who prepare it, who prepare for it today. So the future belongs to those who prepare for it today, by Malcolm X. And look at this young lady. Look at her and her hair. Look. Beautiful. Malcolm X. The future belongs to those who prepare for it today. Yes. Look at Janisha from Florida. Haitian Spirit. You know I'm going to read this one. Haitian Spirit. Look at this beautiful young lady. Wow. Janisha Adore Piersant is a determined 10-year-old who loves music and singing and is learning to play the piano. Her father immigrated from Port-au-Prince, Haiti, to the United States. My father did too. To the United States at the age of 12. And her multiracial mother was born in Miami, Florida. Janisha's parents were homeless when she was born. Though still teenagers, they were determined to make a home for her any way they could. Their determination taught her that your circumstances don't define you. Janisha, who was named after both of her parents, has gorgeous dark skin and a full afro, which she considers her superpowers because they make her stand out. This tenacious beauty hopes to be the voice of kids who are born under unique circumstances. Janisha dreams of becoming an international singer and performing on stage in front of hundreds of people. Her family has taught her that dreams are attainable no matter what adversity you may have faced in the past. Your future is yours to determine. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Frederick Douglass said, if there is no struggle, there is no progress. And look at this young person. Look, look, look. Yes, gorgeous. I'm nearing the end, you guys. Only a couple more pages. A few more pages. Look at Mari from Michigan. Little Miss Flint. Look at her hair. Look at how gorgeous this picture is. Gorgeous. Her dress. Gorgeous. Beautiful. 11-year-old Marty Copenny has not let her age prevent her from making a significant impact on the dialogue around environmental racism. At 8 years old, Mari wrote a letter to the President Barack Obama challenging him to visit Flint, Michigan, to see the water crisis firsthand. The letter confronted the entire country with the reality faced by victims of state negligence. Wow. Her activism has led her to meet President Barack Obama, Bill Clinton, and a host of other politicians, including Hillary Clinton and Bernie Sanders. The world has come to know Mari as Little Miss Flint through her activism of bringing awareness to the ongoing Flint water crisis. Wow. Her youthful honesty prevents political leaders from being able to ignore the consequences of neglectful leadership. Mari has raised over $70,000 for her Flint Kids project, including backpacks stuffed with school supplies, Christmas toys, Easter baskets, movie screenings, and bottled water. She also regularly donates to the local children's center. Her work continues to make an impact on the kids in Flint. She has raised over $500,000 to combat the Flint crisis and now has her own water filter. Did you hear that? She has her own water filter to help communities across the country dealing with toxic water. Wow. Wow. Look at Mari. Look at her. Look at her. Look at her. Mari believes her superpower is being able to make adults listen and pay attention to her. She wants other young people to know that they are never too young or too old or too big or too small or too loud or too quiet to change the world. Wow. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We have Anaya. Look at Anaya. Beautiful. Beautiful. Anaya from Virginia, a bright and shining star. Wow, she's been through more in her 6 years than many of us will experience in a lifetime. It says 3 years ago, she lost her mother. Oh, man. She lost her mother, who was only 23, to domestic violence. My daddy played a trick on my mom. He pretended to be a nice guy. He took my mommy, and I miss her so much. Brave and resilient Anaya still sees the humanity in others. Inquisitive and always ready to give a helping hand, she is interested in science and animals and wants to be a veterinarian or a people doctor. She has a real stethoscope that she uses to practice on her family, including the dog. Anaya is blessed with a loving grandmother and has hope and optimism for the future. She is a bright, shining light which she shares with everyone she meets. She reminds us that no matter what we may have overcome, we will not be defined or diminished by it. Instead, we will continue to rise and shine brightly like a star. Wow, Anaya. Jay-Z said, remind yourself, nobody's built like you. You design yourself. Wow. And now look at this beautiful young lady and her hair. Look at her hair. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful. And that was the end of it. And they have some behind the scene pictures. And that is the end. Oh, these are the photographers. The photographers who took all these beautiful pictures in this book. World-renowned child photographers Regis and Catherine Bethencourt are a husband and wife team and the imaginative forces behind creative soul photography. They gained global recognition with their Afro art series. The collection, which showcases the beauty and versatility of Afro hair, was conceived as a way to empower kids of color around the world. That's right. The images went viral after early supporters Will Smith, Jada Pinkett Smith, Taraji P. Henson, Alicia Keys, and Common, among others, praised the series on social media. Their holistic approach to capturing one-of-a-kind moments has allowed their work to be featured on BBC News, CNN, CBS News, and BET, and in 10 Vogue, Glamour Brazil, and other publications. And so I just wanted to give them credit for these beautiful, beautiful, beautiful images of these young people that they took, and giving them the credit. And again, I'm going to show you this book is Glory. The name of it is Glory, Magical Visions of Black Beauty. Wow. Catherine and Regis Bethencourt. Wow is all I can say. Wow. Powerful, powerful, powerful. But thank you guys so much for being here and listening to me read this powerful book of beautiful children, beautiful photography, beautiful hair, beautiful dress. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Thank you guys again for being here at Audrey's Reading Area. Please don't forget to go on over to YouTube and click subscribe. Then share this videos with everybody. I got over 350 videos and it's free to subscribe. Just subscribe. Once again, I thank you so much for being here and I will see you again tomorrow live. That's live, L-I-V-E, live at 5. See you soon.